the stroke of a pen, criminals are stealing something you would not expect.
I don't think anyone saw this coming.
For months, we've told you about the rise in stolen homes.
It's just been slowly ticking up.
People have things stolen, their wallet, even their identity, which is very scary, but your house? Like, who steals a house?
Criminals forge documents to transfer houses to themselves, then quickly sell them for a fast profit.
It's wild. So what happens when they're caught?
As News 5's Clay Lepard explains, it can take years to clean up and undo the damage.
For Dr. Maria Armstrong, it
so
wasn't
that's the
even
illegal
close.
transfer. This is where he faked my name.
I mean, that's not your signature.
No, sir.
I couldn't find any paperwork that looked like that was your signature.
Yeah,
It's
it
not even
doesn't.
close.
Yeah, I'm a doctor. My signature's not legible. That's barely legible. Yeah,
A document
it's not legible.
filed with the county says Armstrong agreed to sell her Cleveland rental property for $40,000 in 2021, except she didn't.
And he forged a notary signature as well. And just those two forged signatures were enough to transfer title into his name.
And investigators agreed. That's why a grand jury indicted Michael Prince in 2023. He's accused of stealing not just Dr. Armstrong's property, but 19 properties across Cuyahoga County, all while maintaining other properties and building homes as a construction superintendent at CHN Housing Partners.
He was very intricate in which houses he stole. He stole houses that didn't have liens on them, and he stole houses of deceased people.
That's right. Investigators say in 6 of those instances, deed transferred paperwork was signed by someone who was already dead. Just like another unrelated case we covered back in July, where a property was transferred by an owner 6 months after they died.
It was clear fraud, clear as day.
Owning a home free and clear, I mean, this is like the object of the American dream. This is wealth building, is you want to own homes and give them to your children and not have mortgages on them. And I don't know if that's an ideal situation with this particular, in this case, it kind of burnt me.
Afterwards, Prince, through an LLC, would sell the property to someone else, pocketing the profit and passing along the problem, before his victims would even notice their property was no longer theirs. Michael Prince pled guilty last year and was facing up to 29 years in prison, but he never showed up for his sentencing. A warrant is out for his arrest, leaving his victims to navigate, trying to recover their properties and trying to prove that they should still own their homes.
I still don't have possession of my own home. So I had it titled into my name and I have to pay taxes on the home, but I don't have possession.
For Dr. Armstrong, this isn't about a proper punishment or justice. It's about how long she's lived in limbo.
I thought that stolen items, as soon as they were found, were returned to you. But with houses, it's just a different matter because there's so many court systems involved. I don't think I'm interested in what happens to him because I think I just want my house back.
In Cleveland, Clay Lepard, News 5.
Just wants her house back. So what do you do? If you're a property owner, most counties in Ohio offer free property alerts you can sign up for, which notify property owners anytime your personal or entity name is used in a real estate filing within the county. If you're a home buyer, make sure you have title insurance to make sure you don't run into a home layered in legal issues like this.